Hello everybody, this is the Goofsome Fox coming at you with a match here in the Re-GZID, or well also called the Re-GZID at times, which is well basically the ideal Re-GZ, and yeah, this is going to be a 600 cost basic match here. The Re-GZID here, it is a support at 600, and yeah, when it came out, I didn't really hear anything good about it. The best I heard is like it was a pretty mid-tier suit, so well, I got this when I tried to pull for the Nightingale, and I've actually been really enjoying this suit. It's actually been a lot of fun to play. Unfortunately, I lost the original match I was going to use for this video, which was an ace match, but yeah, I do have this match here. This is, again, basic match on Abandoned City, I think is what this map is called. There's a few city maps, so I probably will end up confusing them at some point. I know this ain't City Ruins, I think this is Abandoned City, but yes, we are here with a team, and looks like it is an Atlas, the helicopter Garazulu, a MP Double Zeta, and a Gundam Mark III. Gundam Mark III actually got buffed in one of the previous updates, but focusing on the Re-GZID here, yeah, you have a pretty alright kit going on overall. You have a beam smart gun as your primary weapon, and you can either fire this normally, which does 3 rapid bursts, and if you do hit all 3 of those shots, it will get you a stun most times. You can also do a charge for a basic instant stun. Yeah, you have a beam saber, which the beam saber actually has some nice stuff going for it, because you actually have the Jetta's downswing on this suit, and yeah, if you've seen any of my previous videos about supports, any support that just kind of has a sliding downswing is really good. You also have a poke as your neutral as well, so you do have a lot of options when it comes to trying to go in for melee, but you don't necessarily have to be right up on somebody. You can kind of like stay back a bit, and yeah, you can get that melee off, so pretty good there. You have some head Vulcans, and these are some pretty nice standard head Vulcans. Well, they're standard by high cost standards. They you can fire them while boosting, and they are actually really good for getting a stun accumulation, so that is a very nice thing going for them there. You also have some chest Vulcans. Now, these chest Vulcans, I mean, they're alright. They have terrible stun accumulation. If you're just using these, yeah, don't expect to get a stun out of them. You can't fire them while boosting either, which I think kind of sucks. I wish you could also fire these while boosting like the Vulcans, because I think that would at least give them a tad bit more use compared to what they have now. So really, they're just like they're like basically, I feel like, worse Vulcans. You can't fire them while boosting, and they also go through ammo a lot quicker too, because I think the way they fire. But yeah, I just wish they gave us the ability to fire while boosting, at the very least, because then, you know, if your Vulcans are reloading, it at least would give you something else to go into, even if it has like bad stun accumulation. But oh well, with that. You also have an arm grenade launcher, and this fires 2 grenades, and if you hit both of those grenades, they will stun. Pretty standard stuff there. Then you have the waste missiles. Now these waste missiles are, again, really similar to the Jetta's missiles. And yeah, these are very good because you can fire them, and if you get a good amount of them in, they are another weapon that are pretty easy to get a stun with. They're also really good damage dealers as well, so I do think these are one of the suit's better sub-weapons. Then aside from that, you have a shield, and you know, that's your standard shield. It protects you from everything that is not a heavy attack. And yeah, that's everything for your mobile suit mode, but you can also transform with this suit. So you have a flight transformation mode, and well, I really don't have much to say about this, because when you're in flight mode, you only get one weapon, and that is the beam smart gun. And yeah, this is probably one of the biggest flaws here, is that when transformed, you only have one weapon, and it's not helped by the fact that if you do a full charge with this weapon in your mobile armor mode or your flight mode, it will use the weapon instantly. Unless I think you're quick enough to swap. Well, actually, no, you can't even swap out your weapon. So yeah, it uses it instantly and it overheats. So yeah, it just kind of, I feel like, defeats the purpose of, you know, having this like transform. Like, yeah, like I don't understand that one. I think that was definitely a missed opportunity. They could have at least made a separate like alt fire or something, maybe like maybe a rapid fire for the flight mode, I think that would have been very helpful. That would have been a bit more useful than what they actually gave it. So, yeah, flight mode can be a bit weak, but I mean, aside from that, it does everything else you really need it to do. Lets you get places quickly, and yeah, again, you can fly, so you can also reach up to higher places without having to boost or anything. So, it has its advantages, but definitely combat ain't one of them. So, yeah. Getting downswung by this Despotta here, who was able to knock out my legs. I'm gonna try to get a few more shots on him and see what I can do here. I don't think... Yeah, they're gonna try to go for me. I'm gonna get the tackle in. And... Alright, so Atlas is gonna get the tackle off on them and finish them off. My legs are broken now, so I'm just gonna sit in the back and try to get a few rounds off here. Yeah, pretty good 3,000 there to whatever that is over there. I can't actually see through the smoke. Getting up. Okay, looks like it is the Jester. Tried to get another shot off on him, but their iframes were not ready in time. Teammate here was good enough to help maybe repairs here, so I do have an itty bitty bit of legs now, which means I can walk normally. I can't run or anything or boost, but yeah, at least I can at least walk around a bit more. That should help, you know, help me help with something at least, you know, before I inevitably end up dying, because yep, legs are broken again, and I have a wild mass production Zeta on me, double Zeta, so yep, downswing's gonna finish me off there, and I'm gonna get destroyed. Looks like we do have a pretty good lead at the moment, though. And looks like it's a minute 30 left in the match, so we are coming close to an end here. And just waiting to respawn. It looks like only our Atlas is the only one that's alive right now. Nope, our MP double Zeta just spawned in at point D. Even though it looks like everyone is really gathering at our base right now, so that's probably where we're all going to try to regroup. Looks like the MP double Zeta did find somebody over on that side, but yeah, I'm going to try to focus over here. Looks like it's just me though, so probably not going to last too long here. Just trying to get as much damage off as I possibly can. I'm going to get knocked over here. That is a Rick DS2, which is definitely something that is I do not want to deal with, because, you know, it being a raid. Did get a downswing and a tackle on this MP Zeta, as well as a neutral, so pretty much got him down to, like, no health. See if I can try to finish him off. Okay, so teammate was able to get him while they were low, though that's going to be the end of me there, and I don't think I'm going to be able to spawn back in order to really do anything, but at least I was able to help get some damage off on that MP double Zeta before I fell. And yep, 14 seconds left. Looks like the rest of our team is alive and doing well. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to spawn in to really do anything else. I think my suit will spawn in, but yeah, not going to really get much else in terms of progress. And that is timeout, mission over. Good work's going around, and let's see how we did here with the Re-GZID. And mission completed. And let's see what our final score was for this match. Did get top in diversions. MP double Zeta on our team did really well. Looks like the Rick DS2 and the enemy team disconnected last second, but 2 kills and 3 loss. Not too shabby there. Again, not as good as the last match I had with this that I lost, but yeah, still overall pretty good match. Kind of shows off this suit's capabilities. And again, I do think this is a really solid suit. Like, it's not as bad as I think some people were making it out to be, because I get it has its weaknesses, but I still think it can work pretty well, especially on more closed-in maps. Because, yeah, you can go straight into your melee as well, which is something I forgot to mention. We only have one swing, but you can go straight into that sliding down swing, which is very nice. So on more closed-in maps, I can definitely see this being a pretty viable pick. Kind of like similar to maps you'd find maybe like the RS Jar Jar and suits like that on. So, yeah, I think, yeah, Re-GZID overall, pretty good suit overall. But that's going to do it for this video here. Comment down below what you think about the Re-GZID or Re-GZID. I don't think it goes either way, but I like just call it the Re-GZID because it rolls off the tongue easier for me. Yep, also remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.